Hey guys, Stacy from Lenz Sport. Welcome back. This is the next video on how to tune your ski bike skis. So far we have tuned the side and base edges, and we have also sharpened the side and base edges. The next step is detuning the tips and tails and doing a slight detune on the edges that you just tuned. So the purpose of detuning the tips and tails is to make them dull. This does two things. One, it protects you from getting cut if you happen to hit yourself with your ski. It happens more with the front ski on the chairlift, but trust me, it can happen. And two, it allows the skis to turn easier and faster without catching the snow when you don't want it to. What I like to do is I like to mark where I'm going to detune the tips and tails to. And if you can see, there's still a little bit of marker left from where I marked it when I was doing the other part. So that's what I'm using as a guide. All right. So the tool that you're going to use for detuning the tips and tails is a stone. This is one that came out of my tuning kit. As you can see, it's gotten quite a bit of use. I also like to carry this with me at all times when I'm on the bike, so that way if I get a nick on the edges, I can take care of it right then and there and I don't have to worry about it. So what we do is called a progressive, aggressive detuning of the tips and tails. What that means is it's going to be aggressive in the angle in how much we dull it, and it's progressive going from more dull to less dull so that it kind of blends into your effective edge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at the very end and we're gonna work in a count of 3. So pick a direction and we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then overlapping, we're gonna take it a little bit further down. Overlapping again. And we're going to carry that all the way down to our mark. Okay, now we're going to go the other direction. So I'm holding this stone at about a 45-degree angle to the edge. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm just really trying to knock that down. So I'm going to feel and make sure that it's getting nice and dull. And then I'm just going to go back and hit it just a little bit more. All right, now we're going to come to the other side. Again, I'm just checking it. I'm going to go back and hit it again just a little bit more. When you're out riding, if it feels like your skis are catching or they're just not sliding around that corner the way that you want, you can always go back and either hit it more aggressively or take it further back into that effective edge. This is especially noticeable on our riff-raff skis, and it's really important on the tail of, no, I take that back. It's really important on the tip of the front ski to be really aggressive on getting that detuning in. So now the last step on this is I'm going to take my gummy stone and I'm just going to kind of clean it up, if you will. I have two different hardnesses. I have my really soft gummy and my really firm gummy. So the hard one is better if you've got really big nicks or burrs that you're trying to get rid of. I prefer the soft one when I'm doing the tuning process, just because it's a little bit more gentle. So all I'm gonna do is very gently, and you can see that I had something going there because I've got some chunks pulling up. I'm just gonna go over all of the edge surfaces to get rid of any lines, any little nicks or burrs that may have been created or left behind. It's just gonna kind of clean it up. And it's also gonna remove any leftover marker that you might have from doing your edges. All right, so now I'm gonna do the side edges. Wipe it down. All right, and there you have it. That is how you detune the tips and tails and detune the side and base edges. Check out our last video, which is on how to wax these skis. See you there.